Hi, Taurus. Welcome to my Intuition Tarot. Taurus, I'm going to do a no contact read for you for April. I'm going to make this reading short and to the point, Taurus. Less than 10 minutes, 10 minutes or less, hopefully, guys. So I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to pull out 4 oracle messages. These going to be messages from your person to you. And then I'm going to pull out, what am I going to do after that? 6 tarot messages. That's to see their thoughts, feelings, and possible action. Then I'm going to give you 2 messages from Doreen Virtue and a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle to tie up the reading. Okay, guys? So let's get right into it. And guys, remember at the end of the reading, if you like this reading and it resonates in any part, please consider to like, share, and subscribe and hit that notification button so you know when I'm on with your reading. Okay, guys, let's get right into it. First message. Oh, this one wanted to come out. I'm healing. Please be patient with me. So through this no contact time, this person is healing. I kind of feel like they're saying that they want to come back, but first they have to heal. So bear on with them. I feel like they're saying they're not ignoring you. I don't forget about you. I'm just healing at this moment. Let's get more messages. I'm taking time to find myself again. It kind of go with that first card, right? They're definitely finding themselves again, healing, probably possibly creating a better version of themselves before they come back around. Maybe the relationship has done, a number on that could be the pair of you. And, this break, believe me, from what I'm seeing here, this break is therapeutic, maybe for both of you. This is a necessary break, Taurus. And I hope I didn't call you Aries in the beginning. I hope this is Taurus reading for if I had any flubber in that beginning. Let's get 2 more messages from them. I am wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms. So we can just imagine what that is, right? They're probably drinking, probably gambling, you know what, any vices that can help them to just cope with this no contact period. They're probably partaking in it. But anything that they're doing is not, it's almost like they would be doing it out of character. It's just something to get them through the day or the night, right? Even if this was, them going out with friends or another person or whatever, it has no this has no staying power. Kind of feel like this is just a passing thing just to get them through this time period. I have a feeling that this time period is rough on this person, but they're coping, trying to cope, and they know that returning at this point or speaking to you at this point wouldn't be the right idea, right? Because they seem to taking accountability here that they have some healing to do. Last message. You're the best thing that has ever happened to me. Hence why they're doing all of that, right? If you were just a nobody, right? They would just come back in their disheveled stage. And I'm not talking about appearance. I'm talking about mental state or behavioral state, right? But I think they're taking the necessary step to heal themselves, find themselves again, and come back to you. I get the feeling that this person want to come back to you or plan on coming back to you, but with the healed version of themselves. So let's get into tarot now and see what their thoughts, feelings, and possible intentions are. So 2 cards for their thoughts, 2 cards for their feeling, and 2 cards for the possible action they will take. Okay, so let's get right into the 2 cards for their thoughts. So here they're planning on taking action and they know you're due an apology, right? So they're coming back with a love offer and they want to take action. But with the King of Wands and the Page of Cups here, this could be representing you, Taurus, as the King of Wands, and they want to send you an apology. But look at this. You're the king, they're the page. So I think this is saying this person is still not ready to come forward yet. And when I say not ready, I'm saying if they come forward now, I think it will be premature, right? Because even to the delivery of their message or their offer or whatever it is they're coming with is going to be, I would say it's going to be clumsy. That's the word I want to use. It's going to be clumsy because I think they still have some healing, some growing up to do. We have a king here and a page here. So there could be a huge age difference between the pair of you. That could be it too. But also, I think it's a maturity level and not maturity in age, but maturity in mentality, maturity in uh, thought pattern, maturity in behavior. That could be the disparity here and not just an age difference, even though there could be a physical age difference. Another way I could look at this card as what's going on in their thought. Sometimes I see the King of Wands, believe it or not, as subdue. I know that sounds weird, but I do sometimes see him as subdue and just sitting down and just waiting, not doing non-action really. But what he really is thinking about in his thoughts is to come with a love offer, or come and give you an apology, or even a little small gift. Let's see what's going on in their feeling area with these two cards. They want to come back and give you clarity, right? But the moon card is here, which is suggesting you could be dealing with a Pisces, but not necessarily. Your sign is here as well, but not necessarily. They want to come and give you clarity, but I think with the moon card here, I don't think they have a clue how to do it or where to start from. It's kind of what I'm picking up off this moon card, because this is like the opposite, right? The ace of wands is the ace of what is a sword is complete clarity, and the moon card is complete lack of clarity. So it's like the polar opposite here. They want to give you clarity, but I think they don't have a clue how to do it. Let me clarify that moon card and see why is that. Actually, I'm going to clarify both these two cards. Why is the ace of wands, the ace of swords here? Show me the ace of swords. Yes, they want to give you clarity that they want this commitment back. If this was a commitment, they want it back, or they want to celebrate with you again. They want this to become committed again, or if you weren't committed before, they want it to be a commitment. They have clarity about that, or that's what they want to come and give you clarity about. But the moon card is here. I think they don't have a clue how to do it, or they don't know if you are going to accept them. So what we're getting here, yes, I think they don't have a clue how to do it with the Seven of Swords here. But the Moon and the Seven of Swords are very dark energy, I have to be honest. So I don't know if they're coming back, all hunky dory, but they're still hiding something with the Seven of Swords. But why am I picking up that with the Moon and the Seven of Swords here? They don't have a clue what's tragedy with the Seven of Swords to take to come forward and let it happen again for you guys to celebrate and get stable again. I want to clarify, why is the Moon and Seven of Swords here? I'm clarifying those cards together. Why is, you know what, let me do them separately. Let me clarify them separately. Why is the Moon card here? Why is the Moon card here? Yes, I think they just don't have clarity on how to do it, because the Five of Wands is here. So I think they might even feel that if they come back your way, they're going to be hit with drama, or, fighting, one-upping and stuff like that. But I feel more like this Five of Wands is more what's going on in their mind. They don't have clarity on how to come back. I want to clarify that Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Taurus person's feelings? Why is the Seven of Swords here for Taurus person's feelings? Yeah, they don't have a clue. They want to come up with a strategy on how to put work into this connection. They want to put hard, they're willing to put the work into, just like I said, they want to give you the truth that they want to have a commitment back with you, and they're willing to put the work in, but they're coming up with a strategy. I know I didn't feel the energy of deception, even though these two together could be highly, highly deception, but I wasn't picking that up. Let's see the possible action that they will take. The Eight of Cups and the High Priestess. So the Eight of Cups and the High Priestess is that as a possible action they will take. Well, I know there's the walking away, right? Already with the Eight of Swords, because this is a no contact read. And with the High Priestess here, I think they're keeping their feelings to themselves, them thoughts and their feelings to themselves about how they feel about, maybe they're even pretending to be okay during this no contact period, but when in truth and in fact, they're keeping it to themselves, that it's truly bothering them. Again, I will have to clarify these two cards. Why is the Eight of Cups here in their possible actions? Why is the Eight of Cups here in their possible actions? Yeah, they're keeping it a secret that even though they walk away, they still want to partner up with you. I mean, they could walk away for a third party with this being here on the Seven of Swords. I'm going to clarify. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Why is the Three of Pentacles? Or their possible outcome could be that they walk away towards a third party. But I more feel like they're thinking about their possible action is thinking about how to get stability back after that walking away. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Yeah, I think with the Seven of Wands here, I kind of feel like they want back the stability after the walking away, but I have a feeling they might feel like you'll block them with the Seven of Wands, or maybe they feel blocked. Flip the energies, Taurus. It could be you this feeling this way, but flip the energies. But that's kind of what I'm feeling after the walking away. They're in their possible action is that they want to take action to come and partner back with you, to have a commitment back with you, take this relationship back up to a level, but they have a feeling that they might be blocked if they come forward. Why is the High Priestess here? The High Priestess is that what they're not telling you is that they want to move this on to calmer waters. They want to move on to calmer waters with you. somebody could be traveling or moving, but I see more that what they're not telling you, they're holding on to that secret. Maybe in their everyday life, they're going about like nothing is happening, but in truth and in fact, inside, they're deeply, deeply wanting to come back and move on this relationship back onto calmer waters. I will clarify that one more time. Let's clarify that one more time. Yes, they want a new beginning, just like I said. This person have good intention. I think they just don't know how to put their plans into action yet. I think they want to come up with the best strategy possible so as not to mess this thing up. I think this person is wanting to put the work in now, and they want a commitment here. They want a new beginning, and a new beginning that's going to be stable. But I think a part of this person also is not fully healed yet, or not fully matured up, or not fully, yeah, I kind of feel like this person is lacking a little maturity because they're coming in at a page there, right? And you're a king. So it's either that there is a massive age difference, or there is a big age gap, or it's just in, like I said, difference in thought patterns. One person is much more mature than the other, and I'm talking about mature in the mind than the other. The other person has some growing up to do. And this person did say it to you, right? I'm healing. Please be patient with me. I'm taking time to find myself. Yeah, this person, page don't not quite yet find themselves, right? So this person needs some time. I think patience is needed while this person goes through a growth spurt. And of course, Taurus, I wouldn't tell you to sit down and wait on this person. This person definitely want to come forward, but in the meantime, you could probably work on yourself too, and you guys will meet in the middle when both people are healthy, right? Because it takes two to tangle. Let's give some Doreen Virtue message here. I'm going to give you two of that. Guys, if you like this reading so far and it resonated in part, please consider giving me a like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know the next time I'm on with a reading. Let's see what Doreen has to say. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the biggest gift of all. So I think the highest gift of all, sorry, the highest energy of all, actually. Poor lighting. Yeah, so they want to come back. I think this person feels like you could be the one that's blocked, right? Not open to the connection again, and it's safe for you to love, right? And vice versa. Let's get one more message from Doreen. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit. Oh, I can't see. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Right. So you guys have to let go and just be playful again. Just, bask in, even feel like you're a teenager dating again. Right. Don't be so tense. Don't be so guarded. And just let your hair down. And I think this connection, with time, and I mean, obviously, it's depending on the severity of what happened. I'll never tell you to go back to someone who has disrespected you in any way, shape, or form. I wouldn't do it. So I wouldn't expect you to do it, right? I wouldn't tell you that. But everything is within reasons, right? First offense, is this the person's first offense, or is this habitual, right? How severe is what this person did? How disrespectful was it done? You know, food for thought there, Taurus. You have to think about that. That's your call to make. But I think this person at this moment is in deep thoughts about how to come back. They're looking for something committed, or for this relationship to get stable again. And I think they're willing to put the work in, but I do think they have some growing up to do. One last message, guys, from the Oracle of the Wisdom of the Oracle, and I'm going to leave you here, okay? Truth be told, I think that's what's going to happen when this person come back, because that was, I believe, one of the cards that come out, right, in their feelings. They know that they have some explaining to do, and I think they'll do just that. I think when they come back, you'll get complete and utter clarity from this person. And if they don't give you this card is here to say the truth must be told. You must demand the truth from this person before you proceed. So I'm going to leave you here, Taurus. I will see you again real soon. Bye for now.